Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor, and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. All right, Scorpio. Tonight we have for a card, and I'm going to spin this thing because you have to spin it. Our card tonight is the Princess of Cups. All right. So this is an energy that, well, you know what I think of honestly is like the energy of first love. The energy of finding out that there is anything called love, like romantic love, right? This is like that whole coming of age movie kind of vibe, right? Where you just, for that moment, realize there are people outside of my family. There are people that are out there that, that will add to my life. There are people that I will get to know, and I will, grow with them. I will become close to them. We will know each other's mysteries. We will speak in our own language with one another. You know, all these kind of very romanticized, very potent, very emotional feelings. These things that happen when you are young, right? And hopefully when you're older too. Hopefully, you can hold on to that energy. But when I see this, I know. I say, yes, here we go. Somebody is about to fall in love. It doesn't have to be romantic. No, this could be you falling in love with yourself, falling in love with the universe, falling in love, with knitting. I don't know, something. So let's go ahead. We're going to see what the tea leaves have to say. How does this beautiful, energetic energy coincide with our formations? It also makes sense to me that we would have this energy as here in the United States, we're about to celebrate Valentine's Day, which is all about that amorous love. But also it can be, love of family, love of friends in your community, and all these kinds of things too. So anyways, thank you for deciding to click on this reading. Let's check these formations out and see what is going on. What do we have going on? So it looks like we have a violet. Right over, let me get this extra water there. Right in here. Oops. Sometimes I just touch the things on accident. I poke them. So we have a violet right in here, and kind of coming down, you can see almost like, yes, it's a flower. There's a flower up here, and here is kind of the leaves and the stem and all that kind of thing. So the violet, right, if you've ever seen them, there's lots of different kinds, lots of variety, but they often grow wildly in our lawns and in the woods and in the meadows and, all over the place. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. And when I see them, they tell me that there is happiness, right? That there is a sense of much richness to life. And I also think that this is symbolic of somebody who maybe raised you, who you grew up around, maybe grandma, maybe grandpa, auntie, uncle, somebody, okay? So I feel like this is a kind little reminder. I am here with you, Scorpio. I am around. And I do feel like this is probably somebody that you take after. So might be like grandma, might be like grandpa, right? Everybody says, oh, you look just like them. Oh, you sound just like them. Oh, they have the same personality. They're so caring. They're so thoughtful. You know, they're so beautiful. They're so intelligent. You know, all the things, right? I feel like there is such a tie to this person. It is one that is soul to soul. It is not just the kind of, yeah, we're from the same line of people and of course we look alike, and you know, this is the tie of ancestry. No, this is something very deep. Okay, this is like a soul partner. This is somebody who you are tied to beyond this physical form. And I do feel like they are around for you quite often. And so I know that you know who I'm talking about immediately. It's not any mystery to you that they are constantly in the mix, right? You can feel them. You probably even feel like you've seen them around. Maybe you go into a grocery store and you see somebody and you think, oh, is that my grandma? And, you know, and then you think, oh, well, it can't be. But, you know, these kinds of moments happen to you. And I also feel like dreams, of course, but it's like the smell, the sense of them. Like you walk into your house and you almost expect that they're like in the kitchen cooking something, you know, or just it feels like they've been there. The lingering of, you know, well, if you're older like myself, a lot of people, my, you know, great grandparents, my grandmother, my, you know, whoever, parents even, a lot of people smoked. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that for the algorithm. I think that's one of the bad words. But listen, a lot of people used to smoke, okay? Now, hopefully not so much. We know better, right? We all know better. But yeah, back in the day, a lot of people did. And a lot of people smelled like cigarettes. They smelled like it, right? And so, you know, even that, like, the distant smell of a cigar or, you know, whatever, a Virginia Slim. And you walk into your house and you're like, wait a second, where's the kids at? What are they doing, you know? But it's not, you know, it's just this kind of phantom smell. And so I think that you experience them quite often. Now, we also have, it looks like it says, jab. I know, I don't even want to say that. I don't even know if I'm allowed, that might be another word I'm not supposed to say. But it does look like J-A-B. Okay. It could be cab as well, because this could be a C. But it does, yes. At least we know for sure A-B, if that means anything to you, okay? Something about the mail. Like some mail maybe has gone missing, or you can't find a letter that you were supposed to post, or something about communications, mail. It feels like Mercury or Hermes, right? Who is the god of messages and communication between people. Something's out of whack here. Something has gone awry. But it will get sorted. It feels like it's going to get sorted. We have the birds. But it's weird because I do feel like this was intentional. I almost feel like it was hidden on purpose, or maybe like it could be that the mail is missing. Like somebody took it. God forbid, right? But it does feel like it'll get sorted. It will. Things will work out. But just be aware of that. Okay? I know that it's ridiculous. I have no affiliation with anything anywhere, but I'm just going to tell you, if you're in America and you use the postal service at all, sign up for that thing where it will email you pictures of what's coming in the mail. That has helped me so much to know what's supposed to be coming. I don't even know how would you know if stuff is being taken? right? So anyways, that's a good feature to have. So you can go to their website and figure out how to sign up for that. Or if you don't know, when you go into the post office, go stop by one, ask them. They have like little brochure things to tell you how to do it. And I know they have them because I needed one. I needed the help. Okay, so we also have a blackbird up here. So probably like a crow, a raven. When I see this, it is a sign that we're on the right path. Okay, I know some people liken this to death, or we could think of it as part of the alchemical process or whatever. But to me, when I see it, it says, you're on the right path. This is the road you're supposed to be on, okay? And so I feel like maybe there has been moments here recently where you are questioning yourself. I feel like there's been something where somebody has been overstepping their boundaries. And this just feels so like out of pocket. There's something weird here. It kind of almost feels like the energy of like if you had a significant other, right? Totally unaffiliated with any of your friends group or whatever. Like you're not all from the same, group of people. And you have this significant other, and then you have a friend, right? Who whatever. And they go out of their way to talk to your significant other without you knowing about it, right? Like they're trying to cozy up to them kind of deal, right? Like your best friend all of a sudden is secretly talking to your significant other, right? Now, I'm not saying this is exactly what's going on, but if you can stop and think what that would feel like, and maybe you're one of these rare people in the world, that would say, oh, that's fine. I trust both of them. That's all good. Okay, well, I'm a Virgo, so I don't play that. You know what I mean? I don't trust anybody like that. So I feel like there is a real sense of you're on high alert. And you should be. Because I really do. I feel like this is a person who you are close to and they have gotten too comfortable. They're too familiar. And I keep seeing sick up here. Sick. There's just something, I feel like as you even think about the stuff they're doing, you're thinking, this person is sick. What are they thinking? And I feel like for you try to be understanding because there's obviously not good decision making all the time, but at the same time now this person is kind of, I feel like maybe moving against you. They are purposely, not considering how you might feel or how they might affect you. And honestly, I think that it's more along the lines of this is just a really predatory person. And you have known this to some degree, but now that it's kind of like the gaze is upon you, right? And you're the one being affected by it. It absolutely feels terrible. And also, let's just look. We have 7 a.m. Something at 7 a.m. Okay? 7 a.m. We also have the word fort. F-O-R-T, fort. But I don't know what they're doing. I don't know exactly how you even know or how you're finding out. But besides the fact that you're a Scorpio. You know what's going on. You see through people in their behaviors and their, omitting things and lies and all that. You know what's up, right? So I do feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of this information is going to come through like social media. I feel like this is a situation where people have been a little messy. They've been a little bit, you know, a little bit too like out in the open, posting or having pictures or not thinking about all the fine details. And you are building your case here. Now, I do feel like at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna feel great. But I do think that you come out of this with a lot of growth, right? You're gonna go through this ordeal. But ultimately, I feel like you feel so much better because you have this very parasitic person, and I don't think that you fully comprehend how much they are trying to really kind of like live off of your energy. This is like a energy vampire type of deal, right? And once they're gone, you are going to feel so different, okay? So when you start to try to rationalize and you start to try to be the empathetic person and you think, okay, this was bad, but it's not like the worst thing. They didn't really do anything, but they could have. And, you know, and we all kind of do this, right? We try to understand, we try to be understanding, we try to, you know, pardon people where we can. And sometimes you just got to say, all right, well, you know, you made a mistake and I hear you, I feel you, it's all good, but you know what? I'm done, right? Like, I can't have you in my life. Sometimes we really do just have to go there. And I feel like this is like where you're headed, and hopefully you stick to it. Stick to what you know is right for you, okay? It's not about anybody else. It's about you. Now, we have what looks like we have a 5, and we have something about, it looks like maybe uni, or I'm guessing this is about college or school. Maybe you have a kid in college. Maybe, you know, the person that we're talking about, this is somebody that you met in college. I don't know, something about college or university. And it feels like there's something about like a missing, I don't know what it is, like a bracelet or a piece of a bracelet. But I feel like you're going to find it. I kind of almost feel like this might be a situation where you thought somebody took it. Or you don't know where you lost it, or, you know, whatever. Maybe you don't even realize it's gone. But I feel like you're going to find this thing, and it's going to be in the house somewhere. Like it fell off in, you know, while you were vacuuming or something. And it's like stuck under somewhere. Or it's in the, you know, underneath the floorboard, like wedged under or something. But you're going to find something, a piece of jewelry. I don't think it's the whole deal, but I feel like it's like a piece of it. Okay. All right. Scorpio, let's do our 3 lucky numbers. 3 lucky numbers. $33. Number 33. Go, 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 go. Ooh. 21, 21, 33, 21, and 45. 45. And we will finish with our self-care affirmation cards. And I'm just going to flip through and stop where it feels right. And it says, intuitive awakening. I trust my intuition. Meditation and solitude help me connect to my instinctive center. As I focus inward, I can feel my intuition awaken. I pay attention to the wisdom of my spirit. I pay attention to the wisdom of my spirit. All right, Scorpio. I want to go ahead and tell you I love you because I do. And I thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. Also, if you want to like, subscribe, subscribe, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I don't know, maybe I said that already. Sometimes I just start like going into the regular outro, and I'm trying to change it. I'm also thinking, I'm so glad my voice made it through this. I have a really icky sore throat coming on. My kiddo, she's not feeling well either. My husband over at Dove and Serpent Tarot, his name's Paul. He's amazing. Go check him out. He's also sick, so what are you gonna do? We made it 3 weeks. It was like 3 weeks without being sick, and now here we are getting sick again. But yeah, anyways, I thank you. I love you. We're gonna talk in a few days. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Good night.